Shine Wild Pack, it's Bernadette, and I am here with your Wednesday Pick a Card Tarot reading, and I just, man, it is a crazy, crazy message for you all today, and I just keep hearing that song, here I am, the one that you love, but it's not that for me. It's not me that's here, the one that you love. It's the animal that's coming for you that I know every one of you love. Love, 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 love. It's one of the most popular spirit animals, and she almost hardly ever comes out. And the message is like whoosh, totally mind-blowing. And so let me get through a little bit of housekeeping first. Listen, if you love my readings, if you love animals, if you love tarot, if you love all things metaphysical and spiritual, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the little ringy dingy bell so you make sure to get all the alerts. And make sure that you get on over to gatheringofmystics.com. I am having to rein everything in, and so I'm no longer answering Facebook messages. I'm going to try to keep up with YouTube, but it's really much more helpful and beneficial to you if you'll go over to gatheringofmystics.com. It's free to register. They're my private forums. It's moderated. It's a very safe place. And yeah, it's just an amazing place to be. And so do those two things and you are going to be right as rain. Now, let's go ahead and get into this message. Y'all. Now, albeit it showed up inverted, Elephant as the Justice card came, right? The one that you love. And here's and is here to help you in so many ways. Here she is, the elephant that you love. And she's telling me that she's supposed to stay inverted for this message, but really this is like elephant energy to the maximus, and that's some big energy because they're big critters. So here's how this unfolded this morning. I drew this card and I was like, the elephant inverted, the justice inverted. Oi, 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 oi. Oi vey is all I could say. Oi vey. And then I went into my meditation and I was shown something completely different than what I thought it was going to be, and that's this. So the Justice card inverted is about righting wrongs, and really that has to stem from you. So maybe like your honor or your ethics or your moral compass, or, just something ethical. You may not have been like towing the line lately, even telling a little white lie is telling a lie, right? And so, or maybe you've been sitting in, thoughts about someone or about a situation, and you've just been sending awful negativity, like, I hope you get like flies invade your house, or, I hope that this happens to you or that happens to you. It could be anything, but the bottom line is it's about negativity. No matter how big or how little you think it is, that's still in a way not really living your ethical, ethics that you might have set for yourself, whatever those are. So you're really being asked by the inverted elephant, the inverted justice card, and in the traditional Rider-Waite meanings for, the justice card, again, in those tarot card meanings, it's about righting wrongs and taking a good look within at what kind of, maybe justice that you're not doling out to the world, in terms of not that you are the, not that you're the judge, but from what you're contributing to the world, right? So all of that said, remember that an inverted card can be the challenging aspects of that card, that tarot card, in inverted. It can be the challenging aspects of what the overall meaning of the card can be, or it can mean not right now, or it can mean delayed. So let's say that you're in a situation where you might have a legal proceeding going on, just you need a resolution to some kind of matter, and it's not happening, or you find out it's not going to happen at all, and you are ready to chew thumbtacks and just spew the most and think the most heinous things. We've all been there. I think I was there like 25 minutes ago before I did this video, when I was returning emails. So, because my Scorpio is strong in the morning, right? Strong. It's strong like that iced tea. So, so I had to sit with that, because then I had to get ready to read for y'all, right? And I had to be like, I can't bring that kind of energy into this. And I'm making a much bigger deal out of it than it really was. It was literally a fleeting second. I was like, nope. And I sent all kind of good energy. And so I righted my wrong. It's that kind of thing. So that said, the reason that you must do this is this. Did you know, it happened so fast, I don't even remember how this came into my head. I don't remember how this came into my head, but I literally discovered this morning, dig this, the very first YouTube video ever uploaded onto the YouTube platform was a video about elephants. A video about elephants. The very first video. And what happened was the guy that uploaded it, let me see, did I keep his name up here? Yes, I think I did. His name is Jawed Karim from India, and he worked for YouTube at that time, and they hadn't even released anything to the public for beta testing yet. And did you know that YouTube started out, it was going to be a dating site, and then they were like, no, we're just going to make it this. And so I haven't read the full story of how that happened, right? All I know is here I am about elephants. I don't remember what I was told to look up, but I did. And for the first time ever, this article it's from Business Insider, the first video uploaded to YouTube 15 years ago in 2005, because this was put out in 2020. This article was a kid, again, who did a really grainy home video of him and elephants, but dig this. He actually, after left the company in 2005, and instead of going to Stanford University to get a master's degree in computer science, hold on, what is it? He left, the website officially launched in November 2005, and he left the company instead of going to Stanford, yak, yak, yak. But when Google acquired YouTube in 2006, Kareem had been paid partially in shares of stock in the company of YouTube. He got paid in 137,443 shares. And then in 2006, it was worth, are you ready for this? $64 million. Okay, now, here's what I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you that if you will right your wrongs, if you will dole out justice to yourself, if you will walk in your own integrity at the highest level, that means no victim mentality, no blaming others for things that are going on in your life, no envy, no grudges, no this, no that, no nothing, and particularly towards yourself, right? Because elephants are such a close-knit community. They grieve their dead. They do all kinds of, I could go on and on and on about elephants, and I'm sure you could too. They are so beloved by everyone around the world. Now, that said, part of this message is this. After I read that article, and I was like, why did you lead me to this article? What does this have to do with this morning? Here's how this process is working for you this morning. Here's what this means in this daily tarot card reading, in this pick a card reading, call it whatever you want, animals, whatever. When you right those wrongs that are coming from you, okay, that's a tough pill to swallow, I know. But when you right those wrongs, all of a sudden, this amazing opportunity that's just been kind of waiting for you to get it together is going to be right in front of your face. Whammo, bammo. And all of a sudden, you're going to be moving toward it. And am I telling you you're going to make $64 million? I am not telling you that. I am telling you that it's possible you could, because everything is in the realm of possibility, because nothing is impossible, right? But this opportunity is going to be so amazing for you, because something that's going to be seemingly meh, not meaningful in any way, it's just going to be like, oh, okay, well, this is fun, or oh, okay, I think I'll do this, or oh, okay. All of a sudden blossoms into something. A something, as a matter of fact. Now, moving ahead with that, here's another important part to know. When you look up facts about elephants, which I did, pretty much every website gives 4 or 5 examples of what you can train elephants to do. I'm sure that appeals to a lot of people, and they're like, that's so cool. No, it's not. It's not cool at all. At all. Why is that? Because to train an elephant to do something, you've got to have them in captivity. It goes against everything I believe in. It goes against everything I believe in. Now, again, I get it about environmental issues and saving them, preserving the species. I get it. I totally get it. But I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But symbolically, what that means for you today is as big as an elephant, maybe bigger. Think of it's mastodon size, okay? When we're talking about spirit, totem, and power animals, we are bringing in the ancestors, we are bringing in the mastodons, we're bringing in their size, their strength, their meaning, their walking on this earth. Their big tusks swaying everywhere. I mean, can you imagine seeing that in your lifetime? I can. I would. I don't want them to bring back the mastodon, which I believe they have. I believe it can be done from DNA. So I don't want that to happen. But for many, many, many reasons. But all that said, here's the big message. You can't be trapped. You cannot be captured. You cannot allow yourself to be captured. There's something going on inside of you. It's like a circular thing. It's almost like this thing that you're going through that's causing you to make decisions and take actions that you wouldn't ordinarily take, that could be considered based on your criteria, based on your personal morals, ethics, boundaries, whatever, could be considered not adhering to those things. And you've got to right those wrongs because you've got this opportunity coming. But when you do, but what circles us around to why are you not living your own real truth, or not living up to your own ethics, your morals, your requirements of yourself, your standards for yourself, is because over here there's someone trying to train you. Now, yesterday on the live reading, it was crazy because if I remember correctly, and thank you very much for sticking with me again, I think I might have sorted out what the sound issue was, and I think it was user error, you guys, in which case I apologize, and I am going to try Twitch one more time on Thursday evening for the lives on Thursday, and then if it doesn't work, we're done with that. So what this is all about is, in that reading, at some point in the reading, it was all about taking back your control. Well, today is the day of the solar plexus chakra, right? Wednesdays are the bridge between the divine energies and the messages that come from the divine down to the mortal realm. Mercury is the messenger. And then, of course, it bridges the first of the week with the last part of the week. And so this is a bridge day, And you're being asked that if you're looking around your landscape and something is triggering you to do things say whatever things you would normally do, you've got to get rid of that whatever or whomever is trying to train you or control you. It's just never going to work. It's just not. It's a fool's errand for both of you, for the whole situation. Move along. And when you do, whatever this brand new opportunity is going to be crazy. And again, I want to say, this opportunity is not going to come to you and like, you know, the heavens are not going to open up. The angels are not going to sing. It's not going to be like, ah! And, you know, and God's going to say, this is your message. It doesn't work well, it can work like that. It's not working like that today at this moment. Now, so you've got to look for the subtle, even if it's something that seems super silly, just upload it. It's kind of like that gal a couple of years ago that bought a Chewbacca mask for her kids. And she put it on and the mask talked to her in Chewbacca's voice. And she just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed. Well, she captivated the whole world. And the next thing you knew, her video went viral and her kid, you know, they really needed it. You know, they are not a people of means. And so the toy company, you know, just gave her and her family a whole bunch of stuff and so on and so forth. Anyway, I don't know what happened to her after that. And I'm not saying it's about your 15 moments of fame. What I'm saying is, the opportunity to affect the world in a positive way and affect yourself in a positive way, it's coming. So I hope that's helpful. Pick up your copy of the Arcanimal Tarot and Oracle deck, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please get on over to gatheringmystics.com. I am trying to put it out there as much as possible. I'm not answering people on Facebook anymore. I will not answer texts anymore. I will not answer emails anymore. You've got to come to gatheringofmystics.com. That is where I hang out, and I've got to have all the conversation flow in one place. Or Mama Bear is gonna, I don't even know, but it's too much. I can't be that scattered. It's not helpful for you. So, what are the most important things though? do good for animals, including yourself, and stay wild.